So 4-0, what a result there for Arsenal. 4-0 against Big Sam's West Bromwich Albion, and I'll tell you what, that was one hell of a performance. Brilliant there from Arsenal, walking in a winter wonderland. That's how we want to see it. A very snowy day, as you'll see in some of the pictures later on. Very snowy day in West Brom, but Arsenal got the job done. 4-0. Sitting in 11th now with 23 points on the table. Looking at the goal scorers, first of all, Kieran Tierney in the 23rd minute whips one right into the top corner. What a goal that was. That lit me up properly. That was a brilliant goal. And then Bukayo Saka in the 28th minute, a brilliant, well-worked goal. Emil Smith-Rowe taps it in, down to Saka. What a goal. That was created and made and finished in Hale End. That was a brilliant goal in the 28th minute. And to be honest, after that, it was pretty much game over. West Brom had a period at the start of the second half in which they were actually pretty decent. But then Alex Lacazette in the 60th minute and then in the 64th minute made it 4-0 for Arsenal. This third goal came about from a cross. I'm pretty sure that came from Hector Bellerin. Came into the box, Bishop, a bit of a mix and match going up and down and stuff, and Lacazette finishes it off. And then Kieran Tierney puts a brilliant cross in for Alex Lacazette, comes off his kneecap into the top of the net. And looking at the stats in this game, 21 shots for Arsenal, for West Brom 7. 12 shots for us to their 3 on target, 62% possession to their 38%, 615 passes to 377 passes for them in a snowy conditions. It's not easy to pass the ball, but I thought Arsenal did it very well today, and big credits. 82% pass accuracy to their 74%, 4 fouls for us to their 7, 2 yellow cards for us to their 1, no red cards, 2 offsides for us to their 3, 5 corners to us to their 3. And looking at the lineup that we went with in this game, Leno, and then the same back line we've gone with Bellerin holding Mari Tierney, Ceballos coming in for Elneny, Xhaka, Emil Smith-Rowe keeping his place, Bukayo Saka. Another man of the match performance. Actually, no, there was another man of the match, but Saka was brilliant again. And Aubameyang and Lacazette getting a brace away from home for the first time in ages. I can't remember the last time he did that, to be honest. And Willian, Maitland-Niles and Joe Willock came on as substitutes. So we're going to go straight into the player ratings. First of all, starting off in goal, Bernd Leno. I didn't think he had much to do today, but what he did have to do, he did it very well. I've got no complaints about Bernd Leno in this game. 7. Moving into right back, Hector Bellerin, and I thought he did very well in this game. Didn't have many complaints from him. He did actually come off. I'm not sure why Bellerin came off. It was a bit of a confusing one, but I thought his contribution today was very good going forward. He didn't have much going backwards. Diangana kind of struggled to get much of him, and to be honest, when you're a team that's going to keep the ball most of the game, you're not going to have them running at you all the time. So I thought in that sense Bellerin had his work cut out, and I thought he didn't have to do loads. So for Bellerin, I'll give him a 7 as well. Rob Holding and Pablo Mari were partnering each other. Again, I thought what they did have to do, they did very well. And to be honest, again, not many complaints from them. They were very good, very solid, didn't let West Brom through at times. And for both of them, I'll give them a 7.5. And on the left back, my captain, my man of the match, Kieran Tierney. Brilliant from him. What a goal. He went past 1, he skipped past 1, cut back inside, went past 2 and whipped it into the top corner. What a goal from Kieran Tierney. 10 out of 10 performance for me. Brilliant stuff from Kieran Tierney. And long may it continue for us, because he is one hell of a footballer. £25 million as well, do not forget. Moving into the midfield, Dani Ceballos. I thought he did well today, one of his better performances. I haven't got many complaints from him either, and he did well. Some of his spins and some of his turns were pretty decent. To thread to the likes of Willian when he came on, and to other players as well. I thought he was the better out of him and Xhaka. So for Dani Ceballos, I will give him a 7 and 7. Yeah, just give him a 7. Next one is Granit Xhaka. Again, we didn't see loads of him. He was hiding at times in this game. He wasn't contributing to all the good that was happening. But again, he was solid. He did the job he had to do, and I will give Granit Xhaka a 5. Moving into the 3, first of all, Bukayo Saka, 9.5. He was brilliant. Not as good as Tierney for me, but still, he got a goal, and it was a well-worked goal, and he just had to tap into the back of the net. Smith-Rowe could have taken himself, but I thought Saka was brilliant, and you can't really fault his performance today, so I will have to give Bukayo Saka 9.5. Moving into the middle, Emil Smith-Rowe. Brilliant performance again. Brilliant stuff. Last game I was a bit too critical on him. Possibly a lot of people were saying I could have rated him higher, but in this game he was phenomenal. I just can't I can't say how good he's done, because he's done amazing. He's just brilliant from Emile Smith Rowe, and I'll give him an 8. Moving into the left-hand side, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I don't think he did much. I thought he could have finished a few chances that he had, but other than that, he couldn't have done loads more. I think he wasn't one of them. I thought, could have got a goal, maybe a brace to make it 5, but you can't complain with 4, can you? So for Aubameyang, I will give him a 5. Up front as the main striker, Alex Lacazette. Brilliant performance from him today, just what you wanted. In 4 minutes, he got 2 goals, and I thought during the match as well, his link-up plays, just hold-up plays, efforts, tracking down was brilliant from Lacazette. He's in such really good form now, and long may it continue for Alex Lacazette as well. Not going to fault his performance today, and I will give him a 9. Looking at the substitutes bench, first of all, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'm not going to rate him too highly. He didn't have loads of a contribution. Going forward, he did string through a few good passes, and his defending was alright as well, so I'll give him a 6. Joe Willock came on, and Willian came on. Joe Willock, I'm not going to rate Joe Willock, so straight down the middle of 5. Willian came on. I don't think he made a huge contribution either. He could have finished one chance that he had that came in from Tierney. I thought he could have taken it on instead of trying to pass it to Aubameyang. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. And then there was another chance where he cut back inside, and he should have buried it into the corner. So I think Williams should have done better with his chances. But yeah, I'll give him a 5 straight down the middle. Manager rating, Mikel Arteta. I can't fault him today. What he did was brilliant. I'll praise him when he does well, criticize him when he doesn't. His substitutions were good. I thought he could have probably bought some Pepe. That's one complaint I do have. But overall, from Mikel Arteta, team selection, everything was pretty good. I wanted Lacazette to start, and he did. Martinelli, I can understand why he didn't start. He's played 3 out of 3 games, and in the conditions that were today, you don't want Martinelli getting an injury, so I understand why he didn't play, and hopefully he's ready for the next week's game against Newcastle in the FA Cup and the future Premier League games. So for Mikel Arteta, I'll give him a 9. Team performance, again, was brilliant today, 9 out of 10. You just can't fault it. Passing, everything was just brilliant, was just on point. You cannot fault it. And as I said, we do go into 11th now in the Premier League, and we just have to continue it because, that's 9 points out of 9 points. It's brilliant stuff at the moment, but we just need to continue on. And you do look at the Premier League table, we are 11th now with 23 points. We are 3 points off the likes of we are 3 points off 6th of Chelsea at the moment. If Chelsea lose their next game against Manchester City, then we are 3 points off them. So I think we are doing very well. We are catching these teams down, and we do need to keep winning these games. As I said, the next matches we do have in the Premier League: Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Southampton. I want another 9 points out of those games. And then we go into the game against Manchester United, and if we can keep kicking on, keep getting the points, we could be challenging. And we do need to have also a strong January transfer window as well. And we do have the FA Cup, so hopefully we can progress in that. So yeah, it's a good performance. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.